Whew. I'm gonna hang on to this.
Wow, that was an awfully brave thing to do.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. My name is Sally, and this is Zippy.
Hi, Sally and Zippy. Pleased to meet ya. My name's Mo.
When the larks go tweet, a tweedle-deedle-dee, and the doves say coo, a coo-dee-oo-dee-oo, and the sun hangs high in the Rocky Mountain sky, you know it must be love.
You must be starving. Would you like to join us for dinner?
Well, ma'am, that's mighty kind of you to ask. I'd love to.
Now, some matches are made in phosphorus factories, while others are made in heaven. Either way, it all starts with a little chemistry.
Oh, when the ducks go quack, a wacky, wacky, whack, and the owls say hoo, a hoo-dee-oo-dee-oo, and the stars shine bright in the Rocky Mountain night, you know it must be love.
Well, Sally and her folks were mighty thankful to Mo for saving her from that bear. And Mo was mighty thankful to feel appreciated. And with all of that cordialness and niceness going around, it weren't long before they were all thankful for other things. Yep, Mo and Sally got hitched and started a family.
Oh, when the bees go buzz, so buzzy wuzzy was, and the little butterflies a flutter tutter by, and the clouds float fair through the Rocky Mountain air, you know it must be love.
Mo took to domestic life like butter to a biscuit. Gone were the days of canyon garden and dodgeball throwing. Why, anymore Mo couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a dodgeball, nor did he try. He was content caring for his family and walking Zippy.
Oh, thank the Lord above, you know it must be love.
Come on, boy. Let's go for a walk.
Did you remember Sliver?
Yep. Never leave home without it.
Mo named his walking stick Sliver, on account it was a sliver of wood he pulled off that tree the day he met Sally. He never went anywhere without it, what with the bears and all. Now, with most stories, this could be what you might call a happy ending. Look at that. He's even walking off into the sunset with his buffalo. But this is different from most stories, and I suspect it's just getting started.
Hello? Who's there? All right, Bear. I've got Sliver. I suggest you stay away. Ah!
Mo had never seen a burning tumbleweed before. This tumbleweed was not only on fire, it seemed to have a mind of its own. Now, if this were just an ordinary burning and talking tumbleweed, the story should have just ended with the sunset. But God himself was using this tumbleweed to speak to Mo. God told Mo he had a job for him to do.
What? Who, me?
God told him that he had heard the cries of Little Joe's family and that he was sending Mo to go to the mayor and demand he let them leave Dodgeball City.
But who am I to go to the mayor? Look at me, I'm puny. I used to be pretty good with a dodgeball, but I put that behind me.
God told Mo that he would help him, that he would be Mo's strength.
But what if the people don't believe me when I tell them it's you who sent me?
Tell them I am who I am, God said. Tell them I am has sent me to you.
Okay, got it. I am has sent me to you. But, okay, what if, they're still like, yeah, right. This? Oh, this is Sliver. It's my walking stick and bear repellent. Throw it on the ground? Okay.
God told Mo to pick up the snake.
That's a rattlesnake? Highly venomous? Huh? Okay, God. I think I can do this. But can I ask a favor? I've got this thing about public speaking. Really, it terrifies me. What? Imagine everyone in their underwear? Yeah, tried it. Didn't work. Scared the willies out of me.
God told Mo he'd have someone waiting for him outside of Dodgeball City to help him out with his public speaking, too. So Mo went back to tell his family he needed to go on a business trip. God's business.
Come on, Zippy.